Good morning. It's currently 6:26 a.m. on Thursday, right? Thursday, March 12th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 More Minutes. Today I thought I would talk a little bit more about the Oculus Rift. This thing. So yes, I have what's known as the DK2 or Dev Kit 2. Really, they put it on sale primarily for people who are actually going to, make software with it, but also available for people with an interest in early adoption and gadget toys, such as myself. Anyway, it's pretty cool, and one of the things that's important to understand about the new wave of virtual reality technology, because it's certainly been in the news an awful lot, at least in the video game circuit, is that you really do have to try the new wave of them to fully appreciate why it's got everybody so excited. To be sure, it's possible that it's just going to be a fad, kind of like 3D was. Although I can certainly tell you, as far as I'm personally concerned, I'm way more excited about this than I was about 3D. 3D is neat sometimes, but it's a gimmick. This is transformative in a different way. Now, that's not to say that it doesn't have some serious hurdles. I mean, if for nothing else, then the hurdle that you actually have to have one in order to understand how cool it is, or at the very least try it in a store or something, probably means that if they ever even want to start selling these commercially, you're going to have like displays where people can come and try it, because otherwise no one's going to be, you have to try it before you know it's good. And even then, it has a lot of, the best experiences on Oculus or other similar headsets are the ones that are really custom tailored for it, rather than, say, just trying to adapt an existing program to work with it. In particular, because one of the issues is motion sickness, which makes perfect sense when you think about it, just because our bodies are very used to our own normal set of movement, how it correlates to the way we move our heads, and then also all of the feeling of like our inner ear and our stomach and our insides. And so like our body is used to being able to move in a certain way, and the headset creates a different feeling. Like if there's even a tiny bit of delay when you move your head, that can be very unsettling. Likewise, if in the game, say you're on a roller coaster and you're going, but your inner ear says, hey, that's not happening, you're just sitting still in a chair. Those things are confusing to our bodies, and generally our body's response to something that it's confused by is to say, whoa, please stop doing that. I'm going to give you a stomachache so that you'll stop. Yeah, so anyway, that's a problem. I think some people are probably more susceptible to it than others, but it's also something they're actively working on in terms of the technology. And I think one of the reasons that people are so excited about it now is because they've finally got it close enough to where, you can actually do it for a little while without getting too motion sick. And again, especially it's better for the experiences where it's been custom tailored to it, because, for example, I've played a little bit of Half-Life 2 in the VR, which looks super cool, but the way that you move around in a first-person shooter leads to that motion sick feeling pretty quickly. So it'll be really interesting to see what sort of software challenges they solve with it. Oh man, the real reason that I meant to even bring it up today is that yesterday in the evening I finally got it to work with Minecraft, which, let me tell you, Although, like I said, in the sense that it's a traditional game, um, so it's not optimized for it. For example, there's times where you kind of trying to turn your head and you end up seeing part of your own little character avatar blocking your view just because the virtual camera is sort of placed inside your character's head. And so there's a little bit of like it blocks your view, and like when you're trying to raise the bow and arrow, it's actually like kind of blocking a lot of what you can see. So it's a little bit wonky still, and it definitely can produce the, if you're moving around too fast, it can produce the motion sick feeling. But boy, it feels like you're there, which, given the way that Minecraft looks, is bananas. In my own particular Minecraft world, I had made a giant statue, and it's pretty cool, I think, even when you're playing it normally. But in the VR, when I'm at its feet looking up at it, and then when you can climb up inside it and then like walk out up on its shoulder, and when you're up there, it feels like you're really up high. It's kind of amazing. Anyway, I'm already 6:20, so I'll go ahead and leave it there. But remember, you can find everything that I do over at christianaellis.com. I am at Christiana Ellis on Twitter, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.